Hey everybody, and welcome back to Our Zone Gaming and to Ixion. Yes, I've been playing this game a lot recently, like a lot, like ridiculously too much. I was glad I was ill to be able to play it. Hey Mikey, how's things? No, we're not taking over the galaxy today. No, we're saving humanity. Probably very badly, but you know. I'm going to just turn down the music a little bit because it does seem a tad loud. Happy Sunday, Mrs. Hammer. Good to see you. Isn't that the same thing? No, it's not the same thing, Mikey. It's definitely not the same thing. Mrs. Hammer, I am getting better. My voice is still terrible, as you can tell. I've got the full Barry White going on. Red Moogle has actually caught what I had and has been doing worse the last... It started off yesterday morning and it's just been getting worse, so she should be over the worst of it by tomorrow, going by what I went through. But it's taking a long time to clear. Oh, well, we should probably reconsider what's going on elsewhere then. Okie dokie. Apparently, Mikey, this is on your wish list, so I'm hoping you'll get some good tips out of this. Now, we're going to be using there's a YouTube channel called JD Plays. He's got a lot of kind of tutorial videos on this, and there's some kind of basic layouts that he does so that you don't waste space, because there's space management on this is absolute premium. Not just your resource and people and food, but space on your station is absolutely key. So I'm going to use one of his for the first area. We'll see about if I use it for the second one. He just seems to have a better way of laying things out on that first area, which can be very critical going forward. But anyway, enough with me talking. I'm going to jump straight in. I'm going to turn my camera off, so you guys can get the full, uninterrupted, beautiful opening cutscene. So this is Ixion. It's made by, produced by Casino Games, who I don't have a problem with at all. The fact that they're in my hometown and never gave me a job the 3 times I applied to them. I don't have a problem with them at all. There is no bitterness here. Ixion. Let's do this.
Launch control, we have Tiqqun clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
Okay, algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad.
Yes, 30 seconds.
Deflectors up.
Transferring data to in heaven. Visual approaching near Tiqqun structure.
PPS Tiqqun to EMD share. You have clearance for final approach. EMD share. You have been assigned to Tiqqun Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers.
Okay. There was your opening cutscene.
Shuttle EMV Sharon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tiqqun, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tiqqun. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tiqqun's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Great. Can you also not talk constantly? Just a thought.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally.
Great.
I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tiqqun, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the Vol engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tiqqun's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, you know, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tiqqun following the first test of its Vol engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tiqqun, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tiqqun back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Great. Do you mind? Thanks. Okay, so this is basically what every area starts out like whenever you open a new area of construction. Is everyone okay? Can you hear me? Okay. Before I do this, let's turn that audio down even further. Alright. So it all starts out like this. Lots of piles of stuff. Never enough to do what you want. In order to do anything, though, we're going to need a workshop. We're going to need to put that... where do I want it? Do I want it there or there? There. And we're going to need a stockpile for alloys. And need to down some roads. Let's put you all the way down to the end there. I don't want to put you there because I'm going to need that there. Let's do that for now. That'll get us enough. Let's grab all that so we can start building some stuff. You're going to want me to put down a docking bay, aren't you? Well, I don't want to put down a docking bay. I do want to put down one of you, but I can't do that yet. Housing. Housing's good. I think housing would probably be a good idea. Although, let's drop you there. Polymers. Yes. Morning, British Gamer. How's things? No cookies. The kids snuck them while I was stomping. I'm proud. Okay, so we're going to be harvesting this lot up. I need another bit of roadway. Basically looking up that. There's not really any much point in worrying about all the different bits of road that are all over the place because we're going to be tearing them apart anyway and putting in what we want. I don't really need any of this roadway. I'm going to be putting in my own bits and pieces. Alright, let's get this thing started. Alright, yes, I'm going to put you down for...
Administrator, I have established a connection with Dolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Please don't. Ugh. Fine. We'll listen to what she has to say.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tiqqun, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of vol jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a vol jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Marduk Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Great.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, British Gamer is actually a Kiwi, so from New Zealand. And ED is Elite Dangerous, a game that this channel played a lot. Okay, if you ever start playing this game, which I really do advise you do that, you get this little thing here, and they're going to say, we want you to build somewhere where we can eat our food because we're lazy and can't afford to go to the place that you're going to set up for us and take it from there. So you're going to build a nice little mess hall for them. So what you do is you set it to build, right? And then you pause it. Trust me. So those people who are going, we're starving. Oh, we're so hungry. Oh, dear God, why won't you let us eat somewhere? I'm now going to go, well, you're building a place for us. We're never going to complain about it again. Ever. At all. Seriously, you can leave this game running in the background and they'll never talk about it again. Guaranteed the developers are going to fix that. Right, so basically we're just clearing up space right now. We're going to be building a lot of stuff. And we've got way more alloys than we actually need. I actually want this place here. I really do. I want this area here. Okay, so we're maxed out on that. I'm going to just quickly clear out this road here. I'm going to build another one, don't worry. Right now, I need another maintenance area just here. This one is going to be for munchies. Okay, so I can get maybe 2 in there. Yes, that's what we wanted. Right, let's draw a nice road for. Fill that out. That's going to use up a bit of our alloy, which is nice, and then we can store another 100 alloy over there, which is good. Very good. Grab that. Actually, let's turn you onto that, and I'll take you off that. And we'll strip this down, because I want this area cleared. Get rid. I want to build important thing. Come on. Come on. That's it. Good. Straighten that out. Get rid of that. Excellent. Still try and clear that. Now, give me factories. I want a science lab. Just there. Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll do our stuff. Alright, let's reattach this road. And while we're at it, let's put down somewhere for us to stick sick people. And we've got about 40 people, so we're going to put down basically some apartments. Handles 50 people each. Unfortunately, I do need to make sure they're connected to a road, so suckage. keep on getting all these lovely alloys. We need them for later. Right, let's go. I think, you know what, I'm going to do the housing. Don't actually have to have these on. I'm not going to use all these, so I'm going to hit tab and we're going to turn these ones off. We don't need them all. Save the power. We're going to have an event where we actually have like too much power. I need them to get rid of this. You know what? We ain't gonna have a thing. I've got this extra one here. So here's our lovely research tree. I'm gonna go through insect farm straight off the bat. I don't technically need it right now. I do want optimize quarter as quickly as possible. We're not gonna get it anytime soon, unfortunately. I do want that. Okay, bought Ixion this week. Bought like 5 hours into it. I love it. You're behind me by about 40, mate. So I like Parasub. What the hell is Para? What do you think? Gamer, you're gonna have to just. So what's it like cooking in the mess hall? 40? Yes. We're going to be getting a lot more, don't worry. We're going to need to build a space dock. I don't want to right now. But we're going to be coming out and having a look at this lot. It's finished baseball, is it? Okay. I've never seen finished baseball. But I'm sure I would like it, given the fact I do have a bit of a soft spot for baseball. Alright, so we can't do anything with that. What I can do is go to use up some of this alloy that we've got. We don't really need right now, so I'm kind of building stuff for the sake of building stuff. I know it sounds stupid, but at some point we are going to get thrown like 200 people that I don't want, but I'm going to need them, but I don't want them. Okay, let's throw together a science ship. Meanwhile, science in this game is one of those things you're going to love to hate. And the reason you're going to love to hate it is because it takes so long to get anything. Basically, at one science point, it goes across everything. But everything requires X number of science points, so you're kind of having to generate places to get it from. Give me that. I don't want to build you yet. I don't even want to build you in this sector, to be honest with you. Don't need that. Yeah, we're kind of stuck now. So, instead, we're going to send out our ship, our science ship, Tesla. And you're going to go over there. Meanwhile, we're going to come up here and
A
build
science ship has arrived at its
a
destination.
cargo ship. A singular cargo ship. Just one cargo ship. While we do some science. Summary of intelligence on the abandoned base. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and could be used to restore power. Transition from the Tesla team. We've reached the UN base. It's abandoned and depressurized. The surveillance system is still operational, awaiting orders. Well, exploit the security vulnerability? Well, of course. Hacking into the surveillance system, the Tesla team will access the base central systems and retrieve any confidential data present. However you want to play this game, it's up to you, but I normally always default to anything that's going to give me science. Give me that research data. All that lovely, lovely research data. Meanwhile, there's my ship. Enjoy the look of my ship. Isn't it beautiful? You're not going to let me build anything.
A science ship team has completed a task.
All right, next 10 science. Thank you very much. Dismantle the base. Give me all that juicy, juicy stuff. All right, Quicksilver, my lovely cargo ship. You apparently have 12 food you can go and get. I'm going to set you up for pretty much everything right now because you're the only ship I have. Except for you. We don't want popsicles yet. We don't want popsicles yet. Popsicles can go do one. We'll get enough of them later.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, so we've got that 10 science, which means the mess of the insect farm. Yes, we're going to eat insects. Yummy. We've got 10 science towards it. Plus 30 alloys and another 90 science, so let's see where this works. Science ship does need to stick around and wait to collect all that. You can see we've got all this extra stuff just sat there doing nothing. Because I want to do my EVA build, but you won't let me. That's the next one. I'm going to set the EVA up next. I do want the probe launcher as well. So while we've got that, I'm going to set that as my next option as well. We've got 90 off of the moon alone, so we should be able to have both of those. Everyone's happy. Everyone's great when you're part of a team. Ah, not enough space. Rival sucks. He doesn't leave enough space for things. It's fine, don't worry. Easily fixed. Just get rid of that, don't need that at the moment. Make you food. Turn you off of food, so you're going to dump everything back into there. And we'll have you shut down as well. Done. Thank you very much. Now, I'm fairly sure I know what's going to happen here. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. Oh, I can fit 4 EVA soon. Oh. Oh, Rival's getting all sorts of bouncy now. I need to get rid of that road. Everyone's okay with that, though, aren't they? Just get rid of that road. It's not important, is it? No. Just means that when I'm replacing these homes later, it'll be a bit more of a thing. One more. I'm not upset about it. I'm kind of okay about that. Kind of good thing. Okay, so homes, they need to be connected to a road, or any building needs to be connected to a road in order to build it. but homes will still accept people even if there's not a road connecting to it. People have legs. They use them in space. All right, and we also have the probe, the space probe. I'm gonna go and probe people. Oh, look. Oh, that. Just going to report a load of people for putting spam messages on my chat because we don't like that. Just send children to the mines. It's that simple. Not sending children to the mines. They're considered non-workers, by the way. Nice little thing this game does. If you click off the screen to deal with your chat or anything, it automatically puts the game into pause. Brilliant.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panels to boost overall electrical output.
Translation. Learn how to build something on the external part of your ship. Alright, it's going to cost us 10 polymers for this, but early in the game, this is like a massive chunk of power. Like, huge. Later in the game, it's not really. It's like, I need so much more. Okay, see how I said we were going to have to send people to... extra workers? Yeah. Okay, so we have 40. We've got basically 60 beds. Oh, we've got enough for 210 beds. We've got 79 people, so... Boop. Boop. Everyone has somewhere to sleep. What's this? Another game with child labour? Frostbite lives. No, we don't have any... don't have any child labour in this game, okay? No child labour. There is no child labour. Stop with the child labour. Let's get this all cleared up. As soon as that power comes on, we'll be able to start. Okay, there you go. That's the first solar panel up and running. Okay. While we're doing this, we're going to build ourselves a nice little probe. We're going to go probing people. Probing Uranus. I couldn't help that one. I'm sorry. All right, let's go back here. Fairly sure if I put down my insect farms, they'll fit now. Yes. We're gonna need both of those. And don't worry about the extra space on the side. That's not going to be necessary for now. It will be a problem later. It's a problem I like to have. That should be fine. Let's check out our research, because now we've got those bits. We've still got 11 research points left. I know it's extravagant. Let's grab ourselves the cryonics center. 45 science research, which we do not have, so kind of an issue. And we want microchips. So everyone likes a good microchip. How is our people doing? Okay. 99 workers. We need 115. So our people are working extra hours. Well, that's not good. Technically, we don't need you. Or you right now. You know what? Let's finish that off. We definitely don't need that anymore, so I'm going to shut that down.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Marduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Of course you do.
Bonjour, Administrator.
Oh, yeah.
What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I am Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtongites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtongites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tiqqun's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tiqqun, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic connectors. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolos's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Great. Can you take a message? No?
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the Vol engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tiqqun's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Great. Awesome. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. I want to. I really do, but I really don't. Let's do Mars. Okay. See, we could prepare the fault exchange for resources. Not really feeling that right now. But research data? Yes. Yes. Here. Take some of my stuff and have research data instead. Okay, for those of you who get this game or want to do something different, send a probe to there. Right there. You're not supposed to. But it's fun. Okay, so we will be getting extra people, so we will have enough like foodie bits to feed the foodie peoples. Need anything else right now? Not really. I mean, I could build some bits. I don't need anything right
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, there you go. 10 extra research. You do love a bit of science in your life. All right, well, while we're sitting here doing this, we're going to move the Tiqqun because we can. We're going to go to the moon. There's the Earth. Now, I'm trying to remember. There's a button you can press, and you can just basically turn off the HUD. And I can't remember which button it is at all. Yeah, I'll figure it out for next time. I just tried control. It didn't work. It's fine. I found it earlier on in the day, and I can't remember what button it is, but it doesn't matter. It's not really necessary. We do have something we need to do while we're out here, though. We need to create the Vol engine, which is basically the giant donut that sits on the back of our ship. Oh yeah, there's the moon. Earth, moon. Now I'm going to sit here and just watch, because when it does actually build, it's kind of impressive. Does it push the galaxy around the ship? I'm not entirely sure how it works. But I think the basic idea is it kind of enters something like subspace, you know? And you travel through that. And I'm not trying to give anything away of the game or anything, but I don't think it works the way it's supposed to. Oh, did I turn off the one I need now? Yeah, right. We're going to shut you down, and we're going to turn you back on. It works by space magic. So not Prof. Farnsworth engine. Yeah, it's definitely not Prof. Farnsworth engine. Here we go. It's built. So this is the Vol engine. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but it basically says something about it works, shut up and stuff, for answering questions.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tiqqun, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
You'd be lucky if I got.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Yeah, they want us to depart the solar system. I'm not entirely sure we should. There'll be 3 insect farms within 10 cycles? Well, if you insist. If you desperately want to eat bugs, then who am I to stand in your way? Okay, so we're going to put together everything we need right now. There should be more than enough housing, I believe. Yeah, there should be 100, yeah, 205, there you go. 210 housing. Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm amazing. So much in the way of housing, and we've got so much in the way of people as well. This is not going to last.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the Vol bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Right.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history.
Hey, Elon.
You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tiqqun is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Yeah, he doesn't have an ego, does he? At all. All right, and before we leave the Sol system, remember that probe I sent out? Remember all that probing I did? Well, first we're going to go to Saturn. We're going to go and get some science from Saturn. Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, and had a hard mode UN joint effort. The bugs they're referring to are better to be lobster, shrimp, or both. Given what I know from entomology, I'm 99% sure it's not the case. It was only a very small number of insects that reproduce fast enough for food source. Yep. I hope the structure is made out of endosteel. I'm gonna go with probably not. How's our food production going? Right, okay. So we're making 125% of what we need. So we're actually building up a resource, which is nice. One food is enough for 10 people.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
So we have like 205 people on board. So that's basically 20 food per 5 cycles. So every 5 cycles they eat. I'm running my head cannon. It's basically they go to the mess hall and they pick up like 5 days worth of rations. In this case right now, it's 5 days worth of bugs. And I would like to say there is actually people in there working on the bugs, and beating them with sticks, making them reproduce faster. Okay, these are only temporary, these places. We're going to have something later. It might not be this stream, but there will be something later we will use. I have plans. Yes, many plans. I'm a bit confused, though. I don't think we need that last house. Might be able to use that for something later. Anyway. Saturn. Signature trace from the EKP system has been detected in this Saturn. EKP technology is exclusive property of the Dolos. But records indicate that the company has not deployed any missions to this sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. Okay, do we send a team to investigate? Or do we, once the signature has passed through Saturn's atmosphere, the Tesla team will analyze EKP residues and verify the signature's origin? I think we should send a team to investigate. We'll be okay with grasshopper if it's burnt and we have chocolate. I don't think you have chocolate, mate. I think that's the point. I don't think there is any chocolate. There's an anti-chocolate. And as it's lunchtime here, I'm out. Don't worry, Mrs. Hammer. That's the last time we're going to be mentioning it. The only next time we'll mention it is when I'm getting rid of those to replace them with something much more palatable. I just have to do an awful lot of research to get that far.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to have used a variation of EKP. We stripped it down and recovered the schematics. Okay, so we get 10 science for that. That's fine. So we're actually kind of storing up a little bit of science here. All right, Tesla, go and do this unauthorized access thing. Not that we're doing anything bad or anything. So this should be cryonics. Yeah. We're not going to get that finished. Not yet. We will, but we're not going to get it finished just yet. These are the next three I really want.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Warning, by proceeding beyond this point, you are breaching the terms of your contract with Dolos AEC. Further actions can and will result in summary dismissal. Create a temporary easement contact station on Outer Hope. Tiqqun Station, this is Marduk Council member Rabia. I cannot say that. You are not authorized to interfere with Outer Hope. The purpose of the facility is to allow Dolos to continue with its development of its most highly classified projects far away from the prying eyes of our competitors' media conglomerates of Earth. Do you not realize that the whole world is watching you at the moment? And your presence here could jeopardize the entire operation. I will be filing an official complaint with Vanera himself, unless perhaps you can do something for me that may change my mind. Send resources to Outer Hope. They want 30 alloy. I have 24, so I'm going to have to generate some alloy from somewhere. Well, kind of sucks, but you know what? I've got that. We can strip that down. Once we've done this, we will be doing the jump. And I will be making my camera disappear again. So you guys can experience it in its full, untethered glory. And its craziness. Lots of crazy. Lots of crazy.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright, so thank you, Administrator. Now leave. I will ensure Dolos issues a public statement that rationalizes our contact here at the edge of the solar system. I'll placate Vanir for now, but you'll need to explain your actions in due course. You might have heard we're working on next iteration of Tiqqun, the Protagoras. Tiqqun operation must succeed if we are to achieve our goal of bringing humanity to a new era. Trust in the genetic Kanatus. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern. This is all sounding very culty. But we do get 2 microchips and 20 lovely polymers. And I'm going to need those polymers later. Go on back to the moon, science ship. This sounds a lot like... I wouldn't know, Kenju. I have no idea. Never seen it, mate, so I don't know. Let's get this lovely stuff back. We want this stuff. Turn you on, because we're actually going to need to store those chips. Meanwhile, build me a probe. I'm going to need a probe. I'm going to need several probes. Alright, that is everything. I'm going to shut you down now because we're not going to need you again very soon. Alright. Say goodbye to Earth. Say goodbye to the moon. All power from the main grid will be diverted to the engine during the 0.5 cycle charging procedure preceding ignition. Sectors will be powered by batteries during this time. We don't have batteries, so... Charging procedure cannot be interrupted or cancelled. Get on with it.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun before volt jump initiation.
Alright, just going to remove my camera. Enjoy.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tiqqun Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found, horizons to explore, and
and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the Vol engine.
Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Several anomalies detected. Multiple digital security breaches found within full jump routines. Full engine critically damaged. Hull integrity compromised. Analysis confirms discrepancies between the mission clock and the apparent advanced state of the solar system. We are receiving no communication signals from Earth. Likelihood of ongoing survival stands at approximately 7.67%. Activating Marduk survival protocols. New mission objective established. Ensure humanity's survival by finding a habitable exoplanet. Urgent issues requiring immediate attention. Increase food production output. Restore hull integrity. Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Okay, so did everyone get the joke? Say goodbye to the moon. Okay, Moggy got the joke. Okay, and was generally amazed that I was able to say that with a straight face. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, the moon went by. All right, so we got major problems basically. Let's just go for a quick look outside. Yeah, that's the moon. And apparently that should be Earth. But people are asking questions, so let's we're going to send a expedition chest. We're going to have to. Administrator, the crew are asking a lot of questions about the state of Earth. Mutiny behavioral algorithms predict decreasing productivity of 22% if those questions go unanswered. As administrator of the Tiqqun station, you should find some answers quickly. Don't worry, we're going to do that. Administrator, you may have noticed that the moon is broken apart. Really? I should probably check that before I even agree to it. The crew are aware of this. Many rumors spreading throughout the station. You'll have to make an official statement. I'm going to say so something must have happened during the test jump. Being such a high-profile target, a perfect opportunity for them to strike and sabotage our plans. Despite our basic safety measures, system failure was the exact moment of the jump caused an engine to drag part of the moon into self-similar space. This failure has cost all humanity dearly. Our mission is now to rebuild. Evidence suggests a great deal of time has passed in the solar system. The moon's destruction is obviously a consequence of humanity's selfish and warlike instincts. Hey, gamer. Well, if that's the Earth, we're all in deep trouble. The thing is, it's clear from the computer that actually told us the mission clock and the amount of time that would be required for this to happen don't match up. So it's possible we've traveled in time. I'm going to go with Dolus' many enemies.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
We've got a trust every cycle of 2% anyway going up, so we'll earn that back. Well, our biggest problem is this. Our hull is losing integrity. I can turn on my repairs, but I'm not going to do that just now. I've got other things that are more important. That's our supply ship. And we don't know where anything else is. So, we need a lot of stuff. I'm going to send out probes. Oh, we got some science and some iron. Science and iron. I kind of want both. But I'm going to need the science before I get the iron. So we'll go for the science first. Meanwhile, let's go find out what's up there. What do I have in regards to you? I have a lot. Well, I have enough. Do I have enough to pick up another... No, I need a mining ship before I get another cargo ship, actually. Launch! And I'd rather have another probe. Food production is still good.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Our sensors have detected the Ushirabi. The ship is broken in two and it's not transmitting any signals. I'd love if I could get a picture of these more. Summary of intelligence on the Ushirabi. The phrase, whoever helps Dolos is enemy of humanity, has been daubed in large letters on the wreck of the Ushirabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Gather those resources, we're going to need them. Meanwhile, let's see what this is. We found Venus. Lovely lady, has no arms though. Obviously, I'm talking about the statue
has completed a task.
42 food. That'll work for us. Tesla, go to Venus. Meanwhile, let's send out another probe. There's got to be something else out here. I'm getting loads. Ooh, that's a lot of iron. Where is it? There it is. We'll go to Venus, then we'll go to Earth.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh, I can't do that. I don't have the resources to do that. Please let me know you can do it now. Oh, you're not going to let me, are you? Damn it. Alright. I wanted to bring that back online, but I don't have the resources for it right now. As you can see, our hull integrity is dropping fast.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, I'm going to take these in time order. Let's go to investigate Dolos headquarters first. We need staff. I need that on up and running so I can get onto things like steel mill. I really need a steel mill up and running. We have no alloys whatsoever.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, that's going to help. 225 alloys and 45 science. Let's go for personnel location. That's going to help with our repairs. Right, let's turn you on so we can get some of this hull back.
science ship team has completed a task.
Another 45. Yeah, that works. Let's keep looking for survivors then. That's 87 science sitting there waiting for us. That is good. Kind of miffed about Venus though. I mean, I could come back, surely. We're not going to be able to build anything right now anyway, even though we've got cryonics. After this, I'm going to steel melt on for a roll. That'll be another 45, so we've definitely got enough to do both. Give me some way to store this alloy.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Cryonics is up and running. Going to need to remove a road. Because that I want to fit in there. Well, I need that to get to there. So nope. I'm also going to need to have somewhere to put. I'm going to make you cryopods. We know there's more things coming, so that's fine. I've got plenty of alloys now. That's a good thing. It's not going to last very long, but it's a good thing. Research. So I'm working steel mill now. Good. I'm going to have to start defrosting people at some point, which means I'm going to find people to defrost. Right. Polymers. Polymers, of course, polymers. Why wouldn't they do polymers? Okay, that's good. After a long search, we found nothing in the rubble, no signs of life, not even a corpse. That doesn't bode well. The lunaclism seems to have caused a series of events that precipitated the collapse of thermo-industrialist civilization. The Earth has become a toxic and arid wasteland, scoured by harsh winds, now more inhospitable than Mars. Okay, now you're just being mean. The only remnant of civilization we found was a fallen style, where the city of Washington once stood, stuck in a crevice. It had been sheltered from the wind. A prayer imploring divine forgiveness was engraved in gold on its surface.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I've got a bad feeling about this new request. Mission reports from the expedition of Earth have discussed among the crew, though it is having lost all loved ones left behind has destroyed morale for many of them. The symptoms of this trauma have now been collated under a medical designation, dead Earth sickness. And one permanent loss to stability. Great. To safeguard humanity, we must find survivors and increase the station's population. You do not have time to go through the classic reproductive cycle of your species. Adding new members to the Tiqqun's crew will have to be a positive impact on morale. Cryonic stasis, a practice pioneered by Dolos, was in growing use even before we left the solar system. There's a very high likelihood cryonic pods containing survivors await discovery. Find and collect 500 cryonic pods. Okay. So we have a job. Find frozen popsicles and unfreeze them. It's a word. Which means we're going to be opening up this one. We're going to have to, basically because I'm going to need somewhere to produce everything that I need. Also, I don't want to do it all in here. I'd like to have another EVA if I could. Which I could probably fit, to be honest with you. Go for 5. We're going to have way more food than we need, I know. In fact, that's a bit excessive. 4 is mine. I will put you on alloys for now, because I'm going to need the storage capacity. Stop taking it from there, take it from here. Steel mill's been unlocked. That's good. That is very, very, very good. Can you finish taking this one, please? There's only 13 alloys left. Just take it. Take it. It's not like anyone's going to need it. Just take the alloys. Thank you. We don't need it ready right now. Right, so we've got more than enough food getting generated right now. This is good. Tesla, go to there. Auto build because I'm going to need you running very soon. Do I have 40 workers to spare? Yes, I do. Some science there, and I need that science. I'm kind of opening this area a bit sooner than I want to, but we're in a position where we can do it effectively. And still be in a good place, so and if I can get that opened up now, we'll be better off for it. Meanwhile, resume that. If we can have that up and running, probably going to be a good thing, because we're going to lose a lot of hull integrity just by opening this. So there's the microchips we needed.
Administrator, A new request awaits your attention.
All right. What's this request? Who's requesting what off me? Yep. Oh, they're saying they trust me. Idiots. Okay, would like to put you there, can't. Would like to put you there, but I can't. I'm going to put you there. I'm also going to need to put another one there for food. None of this is very helpful. Do I want to go down the side? Yes. There we go. 3, 2, 3, 1. Touch you. Touch you. I don't particularly want to put anything down there. I can't remember. God, this is so complicated when I can't remember things. Alright, let's just clear up everything else. Just clear up everything else. It's not like it's important or anything. It's not like you can end the game if I don't do it right. Get this stuff cleared. Always one that's all the way out of its own because it's just being annoying. Right, I'm gonna need to put down this. Also going to need you. That should take care of the housing as well. I think. I need to clear up before I can actually start putting things together. Get to work, little robot dude. Everything else seems to be going fairly according to plan. Only problem is nothing's connected to anything yet. Okay, you, go. Not ready to... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Not ready to do the,
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
10 cycles, keep it rolling, obstacle for 2 cycles. Okay! I like it when you give me things that are dead easy to accomplish. 8 units of food stored within Sector 2 within 20 cycles. Done!
Trust in your leadership is falling.
It's because we've got too many things. It's costing us power. Right.
Power supply overloaded. Power restored.
Yeah, they're telling me I need batteries. I can't afford batteries right now. Instead, we'll do something completely radical and totally out there. Build some extra solar panels. I mean, it's just craziness. Absolute craziness. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's so much iron around here. Urgh. So much iron. It's hard iron. Let's try and get as much stuff together as possible, and we'll work from there. I need to get this industrial sector set up first before we can actually start doing anything along the lines of looking at like mining stuff along the lines of iron, because I've got nowhere to process it or anything right now, so it's just a waste of time.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Right, we do have the option now, because we cleared that out, to make some space for ourselves. I know, the science ship sitting there doing nothing, bored out of its skull. It's going to have to deal with it. I'm busy. Alright, that's good. I need this, so I don't need this one right now. Right, I'm going to need to transfer some food. So, food. Yeah, you have a lot, and you don't need that much. I'm going to stick it at 50. That should be enough for us. Ta-da! We will need alloys as well, though. So we'll do the same for now. It's not really enough. We need more. Like I said, we need to get this this place up and running fast. This clearing. Just that. I'm gonna pause. Yes. Yes, we're done about talking about e-bugs. This is a bug-free zone. Now we're talking about the issues of building complex industrious systems with very little in the way of resources. So, normal, really. Trying to figure out if my plan is still going to work, but I don't know if it is. I'm going to be stripping this out of everything. We're going to need mining ship. How are we doing on food? We're doing fine. I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to strip you down. Hull is looking fine, so I'm going to turn you off. We'll just turn it all off. Who cares? Alright, there's got to be... That's close. Let's go for the chorus structure. That's close. That's a load of iron really close by. I love the way when it's building this,
A probe has
it
completed
stacks
its
up
scan.
all the stuff it's going to need. Little stacks of bits and pieces. Get to work harvesting anything that's going to be useful to us, buddy. Excellent. Those are two ready. So I'm going to put you back on resume because we're going to need you as a storage place for it.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Great. That's awesome. Right. Go over here. This is something you might not know you can do in the game, but you can. You can take, like, your lovely cargo ship here and unassign it. Oh, it's transferring resources. That's why I can't assign it. You see, I don't need that going there. In fact, the only thing that needs to go there is people. So we're going to unassign that. We're going to assign it over here. So from now on, it will go to here. It will drop off here, where iron is needed. Because now what I've got to do is, in order to make this work, I've got to build myself one of these. For no damn good reason. Do that. Go to here. Sector 1. Iron. Minimum.
An
Sector
accident
2.
has occurred in the
Iron.
Tiqqun.
Max. I actually have to do that. They're unfortunately working extra hours because I have so many things going on. So I don't need you working, so I'm going to turn you off. It's going to get worse because this thing uses like so many people.
Warning. A A sector is being overworked.
Yes, it is.
Administrator, we are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Great. Can you get lost, please? Thank you very much. You gonna build this or what? Why? You've got that on.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
I know you want us to do something. Yeah, they want us to put this back up and be running and things, which is great, but I've got other things I need to do right now, like shift people around. Okay, so I need 168, I've got 156, and I need 41 there to keep everything running. That's not including my steelworks, which is a problem. Well, we can turn you off. There's 15. Don't need that working right now. Don't really need you working right now, so there's another 5. So technically speaking, I should be able to get everything up and running. Or at least keep them just ticking over, which is enough. No problems, this hammer. I'm at least paying them overtime. I'm not paying them anything. They're lucky I'm even letting them stay on board. Okay, I can move 12 workers. I can't move much more than that right now. And I've got to build them a house. Luckily, I've got enough money for that. Apparently they're being overworked. It's not ideal, but we aren't going to need that for a while, so that won't help at all. We need more people. We need more people. 25 popsicles! As if I even asked for it. Let's go for the assembly area. Where's my peeps? Go grab me some peeps. I want peeps. Peeps are far more important than iron right now. I need peeps. I need popsicles. Right, that can get stripped down because we don't need that anymore. While we're doing that, let's send out another probe. More science is always nice. And we have 49 to spare at the moment, so let's get the electronics factory. Food, still doing 131, so that's fine. No wonder I... And I just kind. Yes. No wonder you have labor issues. No cookies. Thought we weren't talking about food until I got my other form of thing set up. But we'll be changing the rules and we're allowed to talk about how they're being fed right now. I'm only asking. I need clarification. God, my voice hurts. I'm sorry. I kick away slightly. It's fine. I just wanted to make sure. That's all. I just wanted to check. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about. Right. So another thing we're going to have to take care of is because we're bringing popsicles here, we have to have somewhere to put them. It's one of the small things about this game. You have to know where you're going to put things. So like here, I'm just going to change this off that. That's going to shift that over there, and popsicles are going to go in there instead. So that's going to shift all that metal over to there for us. And it's going to transfer. Because I'm going to set up popsicle storage in here, also known as cryopods. Setting them to max into Sector 1 and 0 in Sector 2, so they should transfer straight across until Sector 1 is full. Also, it helps if you can actually drink without spilling stuff down yourself.
A science ship team has completed a task.
There are going to be extra hours over here. There's not a lot I can do about that right now. There is a small side thing you have to be aware of when doing this, though. You cannot have more than 250 cryopods in storage on base at a time. You're just not allowed. If you do, well, people get angry with you. Alright, we have electronics factory. I'm not ready to build that yet. I want to, I really do, but we're not ready for it. And we're out of iron. Alright, let's see about transferring people again. What do I need here? Is it 30 people for this steel? It is, isn't it? Non-workers are not helpful. Need that for a hold. Unfortunately, I've got to strip down where I don't need them. And we don't need these right now. There's 30 iron we can use elsewhere, or steel, or stuff. Until I can get people across here. Is that everything? Yes.
No more resources available to mine.
That's just quitter talk, that is. 250. That'll help. Okay, now we're going to have to keep an eye on it. I'm going to finish this one off. Polymer on a 1 at least. You're not going to let me build any? I need the maximum in you. 70 works. You're not gonna let me bring any across? Okay, that's just weird. Oh, because it's not actually set up yet. My bad, my bad. Moving on.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Kinda want to build other stuff right now.
A probe has completed its scan.
Oh, that's nice. That'll be helpful. Okay, what we got now? Alright, let's make sure that you have at least 20 in you at all times, because then I can build a ship with you. How are we doing over here?
A science ship team has completed a task.
You have literally just ripped through all of that in one go, haven't you? Well, this is not good. I've got to send people across, I've got no choice. I'm going to need at least 30 people. I've got no choice. It's not going to go down well. It's actually going to work really badly against me. But I've got to do it.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Yep, because I've just taken 30 people off them. So I'm going to have to shut down my lab. There's 30 up there. Got to do it though. They won't be overworked for long. Because they're about to have 30 people join.
Population transfer complete.
There you go. Alright, you. Now we've done that, you are going to have absolutely nothing stored, and you're going to have at least 50. It's going to have to be, because we need to get these bits up and running again. Hey, Jessica! Gamer says, don't ask what the chocolate chunks are. Hey, Jessica, how's things? No Red today. She's come down with what I had midweek, so she'll be back, though. Right now, we're just unfreezing popsicles. How are we doing on here? Let's go after the debris area. How many? 173. Don't want to unfreeze all of them right now. It'll take too freaking long. So, we are going to stop you from grabbing them. Meanwhile, back on the funny farm. Ooh, no, that was the wrong thing. Alright, we're slowly bringing our steel production back online. We've got 75 people we're going to unthaw, which is great. Or is it Thor? Yeah, no anymore. We're not grabbing any more popsicles right now. Want to? You know, don't really have the place for them. Okay, so we're slowly bringing our workers online. We're literally, as many workers as we need, we have in Sector 2. That's not enough. We need to have a surplus of workers.
A science ship team has completed a task.
So I'm going to have to go back and build. That was a bad place to build that. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so upset with myself. Oh, we have one of you. Okay, we'll just go slightly overworky. Bringing any more popsicles in, so we've got 63 to defrost. Food's looking okay, although we are only literally making as much as we need right now, which is a problem. I'm not gonna lie. Research is offline right now because someone in his infinite wisdom turned it off. And I need to expand here. I need another one of these. I know that's going to sound like I'm just kind of saying, oh, I need another one. I really do need another one. Also, that is not high enough. That's why I need another steel mill. I do not have enough resources coming in. In order to do that, I need more people. Okay, so I can take 12 of you. That's a nice start.
has occurred in the Tiqqun. Population transfer complete.
Right. 3 people without beds, that's fine. Right, that's offline, and this is the problem. While this is offline, it's not producing anything, hence why you need another one. Unfortunately, it needs 30 workers. I just built this and I need to destroy it. So annoying. Not seeing anything that's causing a problem right now. But apparently something's had an accident. Not seeing it. How are we doing in here? Too many people, not enough housing. Okie dokie. Let's have a look here. 14 people. This will keep us from going completely insane. Not totally. You know. What should at least happen is
Population transfer complete.
okay. Let's see what this problem is, but apparently there's an accident somewhere that's causing a problem. Food. Okay. Now we've got a problem. Mrs. Hammer, if you're still watching, ignore what you see next. Alright, now we're making enough steel easily to cover our problems. He says. Five more popsicles. There'll be something closer than that. Come on, what is it? Something around here. Ah. There we go. $437. That'll definitely do.
No more resources available to mine.
No, nothing new on the menu just yet. We're still working on that. We're not mentioning the menu at the moment. Mrs. Hammer doesn't like to hear about it. The good news is we are
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
stonking on stuff right now.
Population transfer complete.
We're actually starting to catch up. It's a slow process, but it's getting there.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Let's put you on carbon. Kind of want to start building you again. Honestly. I really do. Right now, though, I just want to get more people pops called. Or depops called, I should say. 96, good. Let's resume construction on you. That'll get us over the top, I think. We can start thinking about bringing in more. I know there's this massive gap in the middle. I've got a reason for that, so don't worry. Rival has a plan. Yes, that should make you scared. Let's go out and have a look. Power is going to become an issue soon. Use Dolos clearance. It's an old Mars base. That'll definitely do. 347 there. We need more iron. See if we've got anything close by. Oh. Never mind. Grab that. We're going to want to actually put some extra power out. Got 104 polymers. That's been making another thing. How much for 45 and a microchip? I'm going to need to find a way to get some polymers. Because that's not going to run. It's not going to fly. Okay, so we've got that up to 50, and now we start storing over here. That's the power of 2 skill forges. Just throw stuff at you. Good news is we now have this running, which means I can start thinking about doing other things.
The science ship team has completed a task.
If I was to do this, would you be upset? No, you wouldn't. Excellent. Okay, give me... Give me battery research.
A probe has completed its scan.
Good news is I can start thinking about building other things, so let's throw in that. I'm not going to actually, like, build this. Well, I am going to build it. I'm not going to use it because this thing is your electronics center and it is freaking expensive to run. 30 power, 30 people. And it needs silicon, and I don't have any of that. So, although I am actually going to build it, I'm going to turn it off because I don't want to use it yet. Also, can I get two of you side by side? I did not mean to put you there. No, I think I'm going to have to do a polymer center somewhere else. In fact, pause that. I've got something that's far more important for you. Let's get a load more housing.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Really? Oh,
An
that's
accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Alright. So you're still waiting for things to come online. Fine. You go and get us some more peoples. In fact, stop doing that. Just get us more peoples. Some more popsicles, please. We need some more popsicles. Goes briefly reactivate base defensive. We didn't suffer any losses. Right. Investigate storage area. Investigate scientific study center. Science is literally the only thing you really need. Well, that and popsicles. You need popsicles as well, obviously. Oh, what? You're going to give me all that iron? Well, if you're going to be insisting. Oh, it's right next to
A
us as well.
science ship team has completed a task.
More popsicles! And some science. Well, okay then.
A probe has completed its scan.
Yeah, only this works. As opposed to scanning for iridium. Yes, they're people. And icicles. So they're popsicles. Building a place for new jobs with the intention of not using it. Sounds like
A science ship has arrived
I
at its
just
destination.
don't have a need for it yet. But I don't want to build a space, use this space for something else by accident. Alright, what I do need is I need you to build me another one of these. Meanwhile, I need you to build another one of these. now we've got 2 extra peoples, but unfortunately what we're going to have to do is first we have to go over here, we're going to have to click on you, and we're going to have to eject you from there, because I'm sorry, but you are not allowed to be assigned to there. Instead, you need to be assigned to here. That works. Right, that means we've now got 4 cargo ships. What you can have is another mining ship when I get around to it. Right now, don't have the bits for it. Which means I have to build. I don't want to build it now, but I'm going to have to build it now. Oh, wasn't ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm going to have to build it. I'm going to need it. It's got to be it's a necessary evil. I'm going to need to build my polymer center. Damn. 106. We're good on food for now. That's all we're saying. We're not saying anything else. And we can start doing batteries. That's also good. Peoples. Because we need more people there. How are we doing over here? We're short on workers. We need another 17. And you need another 7. That is not good. That is not good. It's not good. It's just not good. I'm going to leave Quicksilver on obstacle duty. Research. Okay, I'm going to have to get these 2. I don't want them, but I need to in order to unlock something on tier 3, which is really important to me. Like, seriously important. It's one of those things that if I can unlock early, makes life so much easier. For all the wrong reasons. It's actually 2 buildings you need. But it makes life just insanely easy. And it's really annoying that it does. Because it's so far down the tech tree. Also, for that one, well, there's couple of buildings. It means you don't have this to worry about when you've got no freaking iron. I am not going to use this because I don't really want to. What I need to do is have something else. Another mining ship. A structure belonging to the Black Market Society has been discovered on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Although severely damaged, the site seems to be still active. Surface scans indicate the Black Market Society station extends deep below the surface of Titan. Further data are not available due to the site firing upon the Tiqqun's probe as it approached. Tesla is maintaining orbit around Titan at a safe distance. We're going to make contact. It's a black market. What's not to love? How are we doing on food? Not great. I need you to finish soon, buddy. I need polymers. Okay, at least we're getting some iron into the system now. Almost.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Only because I'm overworking everybody. Perfectly natural.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Alright. After receiving no response to communication attempts, the team landed the tester and advanced towards the complex. Security protocols in place. Defenses activated briefly and fired on the team. Fortunately, there seems to have been little remaining power and they quickly shut down. Entering the complex, the team were attacked by strange animals. Recorded footage from the mission shows emancipated simian. I have no idea how to say that. The team repelled the attack with improvised weapons, and the creatures retreated. Unfortunately, no samples could be recovered. Venturing further into the complex, unsettling works of art and historic writing were discovered. Although the station is still pressurized, progress was made difficult due to the lack of any artificial gravity. In addition, a giant fungus had spread throughout the complex, releasing huge volumes of spores into the local atmosphere. Rival's having bad thoughts about this. Within what appears to be the main entrance hall, a bronze statue of Marduk council member Giovanni Battista has been erected. Inconsistencies in the reports from different members of the exploration team suggest that recorded information may not have been entirely accurate. Any conclusions must be discounted. Well, we may as well send you deeper into the station. I mean, everything sounds completely normal in there. No xenomorphs anywhere to be found. Great. Excellent. It's an amalgamum. Alright, we've got over 100 pods now, so I'm going to turn you off. We don't want any more pods being brought home. Thank you very much. Got 99 there, 6 there, 3 in there. Yeah, I don't want any more. We're kind of at our max here.
Warning. A sector is being overworked.
Yes, they are. Totally overworked, and whoever is in charge should be absolutely horrified at how badly they're handling a situation. So we're not going to turn one of these off and turn this on so we can get some extra. I only need a little bit.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Doing okay on
A
the metal line
science ship
outside.
team has completed a task.
Yeah, you have to wait. I'm busy. Like, trying not to make things go boom constantly. so that's 20 there. So that should start trickling across now. He says. No guarantees. Alright, how are we doing here people-wise? Okay, so they need 174. They have 178 workers. This is good. This is a good thing. Fortunately, we need more workers. Damn it. I know it's only 4, but it can make all the freaking difference. How are we doing food-wise? Oh, gonna have to bring you online. Unfortunately, we're not actually ready to open up the next area, which I kind of want to do, to be honest with you. It tastes much nicer.
Population transfer complete.
Yay, 5 extra people. Which has actually just made everything on here go, this is awesome. We're all working really the same amount of hours. No one's working overtime. Everything's fine. We're all fabulous and stuff. The administrator knows what they're doing. I'm going to get through the rest of this, and then we can actually do something about that. Meantime, I've now got you up and running, so we're going to send you out to do some mining as well, because we can. I'm going to turn you off. I'm going to teach you right now. Oh, we have 2 people homeless in Sector 1. Oh my god! What kind of cruel and crazy man would do this? Make people live without a home? Me. I do it. Apparently they need 190 workers. They only have 182. And this is the problem with cryostasis. Everyone who gets opened is basically has a chance of being either a worker or a non-worker. Non-workers can be turned into colonists. But other than that, they do nothing except eat food. I, of course, am absolutely fine with this. I have no problem with it whatsoever. Empty your fridge. I hate my fridge. My fridge sucks. Really don't want to build any more housing around here. That's the problem. And I can't do what I want to do until later. So there's only really a couple of things I can do right now. I'm gonna have to build housing I don't want to build. And transfer a bunch of non-workers over to the place that I don't want non-workers. I don't want non-workers over here. I hate them.
Population transfer complete.
I hate the non-worker mechanic in this. I understand it. It's necessary to balance the game. But I hate it with a passion that can only be matched by the power of 1,000 suns. Other than that, I think it's great. Alright. You're done. We don't need you operating anymore. Okay. How are we doing food-wise? Good. Oh, they are non-workers. Literally, they sit on their butts all day dreaming about being a colonist. Oh, which you have to pay for. It's like, basically, they're teenagers, and you're the parent. They sit around doing nothing until you pay for them to go to college. Can't you put them back on ice? No. Once they're defrosted, they're defrosted. It's annoying. Moggy, I'm glad you like that. Apparently there's an accident in Sector 1. I don't know where, though. I can't see an accident anywhere. Can anyone see an accident? I don't see an accident. It's like an accident-free zone. I'm not seeing an accident. Yep, it's working again now. Let's do this just to get rid of all those. Thank you very much.
Resources available to mine.
Alright, I'm going to change that to max because we may as well make sure it's always got resources to do that. Now, apparently there's no more resources available to mine. Eventually, deep within, the team of the Tesla reached the construction site, deserted amongst almost entirely frozen. Several possible storage areas have been identified but are blocked with ice. The team could try to break through the ice or restart the station's heating systems in an attempt to thaw out the complex. In one of the storage areas, though, is the transparency of the ice. A preserved corpse can be seen. Okay, I'm thinking just break through then, because I'm really not feeling like swimming in people bits. Sorry, Mrs. Hammer, it's the one that came to mind. I mean, there are games where you have that option to balance out your active crew, swapping out who you need to conserve resources and space. I think Solaris has that, actually. One of the techs you find lets you put up 20% of your population into cryo. I haven't seen that one yet, but, you know. The mechanic is good, but it's just so many non-workers, and it's like, give me people who can do stuff. I need more stuff. Oh, I've got another science. Oh, yes, give me that. Hey, Zeus. How's things, buddy? Alright, let's finish this off while we can. We've got an obscene amount of alloys coming in right now.
A probe has completed its scan.
We have an extra person again. Yeah! I have to take more non-workers again. Yeah! I'm so happy.
A science ship team has completed a task. Population transfer complete.
And my voice isn't exactly great right now, Zeus. I'm basically chewing down on throat sweets right now, which is not a good thing because they're
An accident has
laxatives.
occurred in the Tiqqun.
Kenji, what should really worry you is the fact that we're all from different countries. We all got sick at the same time. Alright, we're definitely back on top with the old metal. I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that some virus mutated to pass through Mech Warrior or something. Okay, Sector 1 now has 30 more workers than it needs. Thank you. I'll be stealing them. Well, I have to have built some more homes because Sector 2, for some reason, had to build a load of homes it didn't want to build. I'm not bitter.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Yeah, that's just someone falling over. That's fine. We don't care about people falling over. Stuff they should learn how to walk.
Population transfer complete.
All right.
No more resources available to mine.
That's a good thing. That means we have to go and find somewhere else to get stuff. Oh. And that's ice. Ice is good, but weird sciencey stuff is better. Give us weird sciencey stuff. Okay, 2 microchips. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but we'll accept. Asteroid belt. Okay, and we're actually at the stage where we can go and get more peeps now. So, Quicksilver, you are on people duty again. I know. You want to do something else, but you don't have the choice. And the reason you don't have the choice is because I'm telling you you don't. Oh, more sciencey stuff. Give me miss. Ooh. Do I go for science or do I go for more metal? More metal. We know there's sciencey stuff around here. We'll come and find it. Also, we need more sciencey stuff.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Asteroid originates from a mineral extraction station named Stanford Facility. Whereas the Stanford Facility will contain many materials useful to the Tiqqun and its crew. However, in order to recover them, we'll need to dismantle elements of the structure to gain entrance. The control center has been identified, but it's been sealed off by a shutter with a UN emblem on it. Of course it has. A message has been written beneath the emblem in an unknown language. We have no idea what it says, but accompanied by a head-shaped symbol. Okay. You strategically placed explosive charges. The Tesla's team will attempt to access the control center. We'll dismantle part of the facility in order to retrieve any resources contained within. Does anyone mind if we blow the place up? Sciencey stuff, yes. Nah, it'll be fine. What the hell? Sciencey stuff, yes. It makes it sound fun. Alright, so we're going for more popsicles. Meanwhile, back in Crazy Town, how much for more power?
A probe has completed its scan.
We need to find some carbon.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Bodies of former stars found within the coral center after examining the identification tags. Madhukansa Zahar was certain they had found the possible a relative. Request their bodies be brought back to the Tiqqun, that the center's personnel manifest be analyzed. Oh God. Leave them. Leave them. I'm sorry. Leave them. I know what happens if you bring them back. At least I think I know what happens. I can't say I actually do. They get the dead earth sickness, and it means that you lose even more stability. Because now they've got a list of dead people that they know. Disobeying directors decide to stay in the command center. The other crew members tried to reason with them, but to no avail. Tesla's team state they respected the decision and have been left on the facility. It's a really good soundtrack. We're now short a person though, so we're gonna have to go back and start with the Tiqqun and get another person. It's not ideal, but it has to be done. It kind of sucks, but right. There was definitely some sciencey stuff around here. Ooh, silicon. Yes, give me silicon. Oh, I kind of need carbon more than silicon right now. Where is this? Come on, sciencey stuff. Sciencey stuff. Thank you. Sciencey stuff. Maybe we should have just stripped the station. But I wanted to know what was going on. It's my own fault. I should have just accepted the fact that I didn't want to know. We have so much stuff here. I might want to actually build more storage for iron right now. That's just probably me thinking out loud, but... That might not be a bad idea. An alternative life center.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
An alternative life center might not be a bad idea. This is what you could look forward to if you do your job and stop complaining. Put it down there, that would be a good place to put it. Out of the way. Not at all annoying. Meanwhile, up here, we will build these. How are we doing over here? Okay. We getting there.
No more resources available to mine.
You know what, Mr. Miney Ships? That's just quitter talk. That's all that is. That's all I'm hearing from you. Quitter talk. God damn, so much iron around here. Okay, I'm looking for carbon. Stop giving me things that make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, like sciencey stuff. Carbon, carbon, carbon! There you go, see, carbon. That's what I want. I want carbon. Okay, so we need to go to Outer Hope eventually. I'm just aware of what's there and kind of want to deal with other stuff first.
A probe has completed its scan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tammo.
Whose trust in your leadership is falling.
Damn it.
Power supply overloaded. Power restored.
Nah, nothing happened. You didn't see anything. Everything's fine. Power did not overload. Power did not overload. I did not forget to check his power rating before he went and did something. Right. I'm going to turn everybody else off. I only want a couple of things to be picked up right now. Actually, yeah, you can stay on. These four, basically, although we've kind of got a lot of iron already. Alternative for popsicles as well. We really just want carbon. That's it. I don't really want anything else. Oh, and sciencey stuff. I want lots of sciencey stuff. Warned you about the power situation 30 minutes ago. Well, okay, there's a small problem with that, and that requires that I have to turn and look at the screen and read the thing and actually realize that you're talking to me.
A science ship
Not gonna
has
do it
arrived
ever
at
because
its
I'm
destination.
Where's me sassy ship? There it is. Our communication system detected faint signals transmitting from what appears to be an old luxury station on Triton. Transmission analysis pulled a few data fragments encoded from the signals. They mentioned public disorder, food supply problems, and frequently referenced the name Thiaki Station is almost entirely dismantled. Few areas left suggest that those who lived here were swimming in opulence. The place is huge. We found a sealed room protected by heavily armored blast doors. Dents in the door metal suggests others were unsuccessfully trying to gain entry. Mikhail Gilane recommends the use of explosives given the state of the station. I myself think that's a bad idea. Use biome data to open the sealed room. Because we can. Apparently.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Really? Administrator, cabinet identifying it's staying too long. Oh yes, this is something that happens if you stay in a system too long. People go nuts. However,
No more resources available.
the best way to handle the entire situation is ignore it, and everything's fine. And I know you're thinking, rival, that's stupid, but it works. As long as you keep it on top of other areas of the problem, you're fine. Honestly. There's ways to manage it and not to kind of go, oh, I need to get this done, need to get that done. Oh, I'm going crazy. FYI, 10 minutes, I get you. Where did you get useless biodata? That's why I go around all the inner planets first. You tend to find everything in this system around the center, and then they expect you to go out later. I don't know how much more here it is. I'm gonna need to go and get more people on top. Need to get more popsicles. How much power do you require? 6. I'm literally on the edge. Alright, let's get memorials. I kinda need a lot of carbon. Alright, we've got loads of metal, so I'm going to shut down that and go back over to this, which will allow me to go on to this. Look at that, everyone's happy! Rival, I'm helping you to keep you on track. I know you're having fun, do it for me. I got you, Mrs. Hammer, don't worry. I appreciate it. So what are the buildings I'm trying to lock on the tech tree? I'm not going to tell you that. You'll have to wait until next week. Assuming I do a stream next week. I'm not entirely sure what day the stream is next week. You know, with being Christmas and stuff. Okay, I'll tell you. Let's jump onto here. Let's just pause this so we get no background noise. Okay. So the building here, I believe, is the DLS center. That allows you to, for every sector you put one in, you are allowed to put forward kind of policies, for want of a better word. So you can put forward policies for reducing your workers, the required workers for each building by 25% for the cost of 1 stability. Fairly good trade, given the few number of workers you have. Another one is to go into waste recycling, like recycling absolutely everything, and you set it in that building, and then you research a building for waste management, which will turn 50 waste from wherever you get it, whether it's your tech center, your steel mills, your polymer centers, anything like that, even up to and including your housing. You basically take all those, put 50 units into one place, and 10 days later you get either 50 alloys, 20 polymers, or 1 microchip. But again, costs you 1 stability because they're not just getting rid of it, they're recycling it. But you can use that to basically completely negate the requirement of generating alloy or steels to do your repairs. It literally generates enough. I'm planning on it, Kenju. Christmas Eve is Saturday, Christmas Day is Sunday. Okay. Sorry about that. 5-minute warning, thank you. But yeah. Basically getting that building and the waste management building, which is down here somewhere, I believe. You can, you need more than one. The way I'm building it in my setup, I will have enough space once I've cleared these out by opening Sector 3 for something completely different. I will have enough to build 3 into here, which will keep that topped up constantly, which keeps the eventually 3 EVA blocks here, constantly keeping that maxed out. They just generate constantly, and if I've got all the metal I need up there, I can quickly change them over onto polymers if I need one, or microchips if I'm having a shortage of microchips. Just turn each one over immediately. And it's not even like if you are halfway through like a recycling cycle and you suddenly go, I don't need metal, I need microchips. Just change them. It doesn't reset the counter or anything. It just changes what's being done at the end. That's why I kept the center open. Yeah. That's why I kept the center open, buddy. And if we were going to keep going for, say, another hour, I would open this one here. And basically, I would remove the need for any of these. Like that. Not joking. We've got to the stage where we're generating enough metal and everything to be able to just deal with it. There's so much in the way of resources now. And the additional back here. The main problem we have at the moment is power. Even food is not a major issue because we're not adding anything to the area right now. all I do need is more polymers so I can increase power. Once I've got them, we're out the door. Are you kidding me? Finding plenty of silicon and iron, but I'm not finding a whole hell of a lot of carbon. And I really do need carbon. Ooh. Room security system designed to read biometric data. The doors are set to unopen for however you say that name. Inside the room is a large quantity of resources necessary to survival of the station's residents. Security protocol may have been put in place in anticipation of a staff revolt. 3 microchips, 50 popsicles, and 15 science. Will that 15 science be enough?
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Really? Another accident, is it? Okay, fair enough. It's only because they're overworked. That's only because, you know, someone keeps turning that thing on. I may as well turn that on, actually. We don't need it right now. We should have enough to finish this off. So if we do this, then it should open up the next tier for us. And then you'll be able to see.
Has completed its scan.
And then I'll call it. I know, Mrs. Hammer, don't worry. I know. Thank you. Should have enough science. Apparently not. Okay. Let's see if I can get enough science out of there then. Just want to open that last bit of science up and then we'll call it. I know that sounds like an excuse, but it's really not. Oh no, I get it, Mrs. Hammer. I really do appreciate it. She's in the other room. She will be crawling through the door, looking at me like, "Grr." And she has every right to. The thing is, all the popsicles we've had, we're meant to open 500, which means the rest of them are all there. All waiting for us out of hope.
A probe has completed its scan.
Which is why I would like to get the third area open.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, carry out geological analysis or ecological
An
analysis.
accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Trying to make it to the end of the chapter? No, because the end of the chapter requires a lot of work. And the next area, you kind of need to be ready for in one very specific way. If you're not, it can be very difficult. Like, beat you over the head with a big stick.
Completed a task.
The analysis of various samples tree seems to be almost entirely edible. Its roots, leaves, fruits can be eaten. RNA sampling suggests that the tree is a result of extensive bioengineering experimentation, and it's not known how it germinated here. Basically, there's a tree on Uranus. And I didn't mean to click that. My finger slipped. But that should be enough to get us through anyway. Yeah, that's gone. But that should get us through the science, if nothing else.
New upgrades are available for research.
Okay, so you want the DLS center. And then you want to come down here for the waste treatment center. Between the two of those, you can take care of any of your metal problems. And finally, there's two things. Close that. Thank you very much. We want the crop farm and the fusion station. Crop farm lets you farm crops. And the fusion station takes ice and turns it into water, which you then use on your farm. It takes a little time to get these up and running, but once you do, you remove the need for a certain thing we've been using extensively. And I mean remove it entirely. Tree people. Okay, tree people, fine. But there you go. That's what we're going to call it for today. Next time, I'm assuming people still want to see how this continues. The next area it's a toughie. It really is. But if you're ready for it in the right way, you'll be fine. But you have to be ready for it in the right way. In that area, there is very little in the way of metal, and you have a lot of metal requirements in there, so you need to be really set. Or very clear on what it is you want to do. If you are, you're absolutely fine, though. The one after that, well, that's just nasty. But before we do get to the next area, we do have to take care of Outer Hope. And like I said, up here it says 272 cryonic pods opened. But we have to open 500. Or collect them, at least. We're not ready for 220 or 230 cryonic pods. We're not set yet. So what I'd like to do is get this area open so we can start taking this away, changing it into what we need, and shifting ourselves to a more crop-based society. So that's what we'll call it. Back on Wednesday with Stellaris, Star Trek Civilizations, I believe. There's a special stream on Thursday. Friday should be War Thunder. Saturday, I don't know because it's Christmas Eve. Sunday, I'll probably be back playing this because I'm, it's Ixion and I'm a glutton for punishment. But everyone, basically, if you have family stuff or anything this week, just go do that. Don't worry about us. I'll be here playing because I enjoy playing. Just have fun, enjoy your time with your families and things like that. And I'll see you when you come back. All right. Until then, take care of yourselves. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.